What's going on, YouTube? It's Too Much for TV 410 coming at you with a YouTube commentary. Be playing some Black Ops 2. For this video, really, I wanted to talk to y'all about something that came up recently. So recently, I was on Twitter, and someone had sent me a message asking about like video editing software. And I've been doing YouTube for close to about a year, so I thought this was kind of interesting for a person to be asking me about video editing software. So, you know, decided to make a video informing people, that's up and coming like myself, uh, as far as different things you can use for making your YouTube videos. Uh, First program I'm talking about is going to be called GIMP. It's going to be called GIMP 2.8. This is a something that's similar to Photoshop. Now, Photoshop is kind of expensive, so it's good that there's actually an alternative thing that you can use, which is GIMP 2.8. GIMP 2.8 is absolutely amazing. It's easy to use, and if it's difficult for you to use, there are so many different videos that you can watch on YouTube that can show you how to use GIMP. But like I said, at first it was a little complicated for using, but after I got used to using it, it was really, really simple for me to use. And I definitely enjoy using GIMP. And you never know how much a thumbnail will actually do for your videos until you use thumbnails. Now, at first, I think when I first put up my first first three videos, I didn't have any thumbnails. But those videos didn't get a lot of views either. Once I put thumbnails on videos, I noticed that I got way more views than what I got at first. So I would say, if you want to be making a YouTube channel, thumbnails are essential to your channel. The thumbnails can make the difference between getting 5 views and getting 500 views. So that's definitely a tips and tricks that I would definitely suggest. Thumbnails is the way to go. Next thing I'm gonna say is video editing software. Me personally, I have used two different video editing softwares. My first video editing software that I tried out was Lightworks. Didn't really like Lightworks too much. Lightworks was a little complicated to use, in my opinion. I felt like Lightworks was difficult to use, but I felt like what was easy to use to me, Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas Pro to me is easy software to use. It's definitely user friendly. It is a whole lot easier to use than I would say Lightworks. Now, on the other hand, let's look at things on the flip side. Lightworks is free. They do have a version that costs, I believe, $500 or $600. It's pretty expensive, and that's about the same price as Sony Vegas Pro. Sony Vegas Pro is, I believe, $599, which is, you might as well say, $600. Me myself personally, I'll use Sony Vegas 11. Now, I'm not going to say that you have to buy Sony Vegas Pro. If that's what you want to do, you can knock yourself out. But I'm sure if you search around, you could probably find a version of Sony Vegas Pro for free. Now, I'm not saying that you should go do that. If you want to buy it, buy it. But me personally, it was kind of expensive. I knew a person that had it, and they hooked me up. So that was basically that. But like I said, you can also search around on the internet. I'm sure you can find a version that's much cheaper than the $599 price tag that it costs. Moving along, another program that's good for video editing, or you maybe want to make an intro or outro to your videos. I would say Blender. Blender is another program that's good. And as far as if you want to make your commentaries, me personally, I use the software that came with what I'm using, my game capturing unit, which I will get into eventually. But right now, I'm gonna speak on Audacity. Audacity is another program that's good for recording your commentaries. And I haven't yet to use Audacity, but I'm thinking it's a pretty good program. I've seen a lot of different people talk about it in their videos, saying that Audacity is a good program to use. But like I said, me personally, I have not used Audacity, so I really can't comment too much on something I haven't used. Another thing that you might want to be interested in is a game capturing unit. I use the Elgato game capturing unit. Uh, right now, I'm using the Elgato game capturing unit to capture this footage that you're seeing. I use the Elgato for my older gameplays. So if you see me bringing you any Modern Warfare 3, if you see me bringing you any Black Ops 2, anything like that, anything that's kind of old, I'm using my Elgato game capturing unit to capture the video. And as you see, the game capture it looks good. The Elgato actually has game editing software in it. So if you want to use the Elgato game capturing software, you more than welcome to. But me personally, I don't use the software. I was thinking about using it, but I mean, I'm really just not too familiar with it. I did watch couple different videos. I think one of them was for Drifter. Shout out to Drifter. One of them was for Drifter. I watched a couple of his videos with showing how to use the Elgato. Uh, but like I said, me personally, I don't use the software. I'm sure it works wonders. There's so many different things you could do with it. But like I say, I just don't use it. Uh, Another thing I would say, as far as if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, or if you starting a YouTube channel, you want to be doing lots and lots of networking. I'm gonna tell you what I mean when I say networking. You want to do lots and lots of social media. Me myself, I have a Facebook page, I have a Google Plus page, I have a Twitter page, I have an Instagram page, but I have a lot of personal pictures on there, so I decided not to have the Instagram page. But I'm thinking about creating a new Instagram page uh, just for my gaming. So that's a thought. Really haven't gave it a whole lot of thought. I just now throw it out there uh, while I'm making this video. So I might do a new Instagram page. I might do a Snapchat. I'm not really into all these new things. Snapchat, from my understanding, Snapchat is similar to Instagram. So I may do a Snapchat, and I might do a new Instagram for my social sites. But my main social sites I use regarding YouTube, and my main social sites I use uh, uh, Facebook as well as Google Plus. Another website that I use, shout out to GameCrawl.com. I use GameCrawl.com to also upload my videos. GameCrawl.com is a website that I've been using for a long, long, long time, and I usually post videos on there, and I get good results. So GameCrawl.com is another video that us gamers can use to actually put out videos out there. So like I said, if you new to YouTube, I would say check out GameCrawl.com. Other sites it's other sites. Like I said, Google Plus. I had threw that out there. Google Plus is good because they have different communities that you can join. You can actually share your videos on. I use numerous different Google Plus gaming communities to show my videos on. So if you're really trying to grow your channel, that's another way to do it. I would definitely suggest using Google Plus. I use Google Plus. Have no problems with it. So like I say, if you really try and get your stuff out there, I would say GameCrawl.com, Google Plus, Facebook. Start yourself a Facebook page. Post your videos on Facebook. Like I said, they things that I do, and they have helped me grow. I started out getting probably like 12 views or something like that, and I have been growing and growing and growing. I have been successful with getting videos with over 100 plus views. Uh, Subscribers, the subscribers, they come at a slow pace, but I'm not complaining about that. Really, it's all just a learning experience. Help yourself grow within YouTube. Help yourself grow within gaming, and eventually, you'll get there where you want to be. But like I said, it's just a slow process. That's just what it is. But my video should be coming to an end shortly. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on my video. Go ahead and give me a like. Also, share. Share my video. Share as much as possible. Let it get out there to as many people as possible. Alright, YouTube, it's too much signing out.